doing the unboxing of the coilovers I did get. The brand is SOLO-WERK. There's not too many F30s out there with them. See the box out also. So it looks like everything's not assembled. We have to put it together. But this is one of the shocks. Another shock. I would assume these are for the front. Where's the rest? Oh, this is probably for the rears. So here we are, this is the full setup. We have the two fronts, the two rears, the rear springs, and this kit does require for you to use OEM top hats. So yeah, I know a lot of people are going to say you should have went with BMW, this or that. You know, this brand is fairly new. Me as a person, I like to see a lot of reviews before I order anything. But I decided to take a risk on this, and I'm hoping everything turns out good. So according to the instructions, we got to reverse, remove that, and then take all these bolts off. We already took the wheel off. And that's pretty much the stock one. You can see my H&R Sport springs. And yeah, that's the first step. You can see it is already down. It's the brake. We're just taking out the stock strut, the final two screws. We have a jack under just in case, but we're good. It came down slowly. Here's the kit. I already primed all the shocks, so they're good to go install. As far as springs, this does use OEM top hats, so we had to get a spring compressor. So basically it's gonna squeeze the stock spring, so we're able to take the top hat off. So we did skip a few steps because we're just kind of seeing how to go about this, but yeah, I'll show you guys what we've done so far. Look at this guy right here.
And yeah, we're ready to go. We've ran into a few complications.
So we took the stock one out. This is the stock top hat with the coil in there. Our next step is we're probably going to clean up a little inside there, and then we're going to use those coil compressors to remove this top hat because we need to use it. And yeah, we're probably going to sell these springs, and yeah, we're just going to go from there. We still have to do all the other sides, but after doing this side we kind of got the little hang of it, so it should be a little quicker. So taking this nut out right here is probably the hardest thing we had to do. So we had to make like this little, I don't even know what you even call this, because basically there's a bolt that's around and you have to put the Allen key in the middle and turn it. It's very complicated. If you guys are struggling with this, I definitely recommend trying that way. But now we can finally nut. We'll be good. So we're gonna be putting the first one on. There's the top hat. It goes pretty much up here and then it slides in, and this one facing in would be the left side. So pretty much the logo facing forward. So we're gonna put that in and I'll show you guys. So if any of you guys ever skated, we're using this tool to hold the Allen key. Tightening the stock top hat to the coilover.
What's spinning?
I think. Alright, so the first one's in. We just finished securing all the bolts. Make sure everything's tightened, good to go. Now we're just gonna cover up. We're gonna put the first wheel on, see how it drops. We're probably gonna do the final adjustment at the end so we can see how everything sits. But yeah. Alright guys, this is the other side. It's pretty much the same process over and again. And there's that guy. But yeah, so after we do this one, we'll do an in-depth on the rear, and it's gonna be the same process for the other side as well.
Let me see that shit.
Dude, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull in here.
Oh. Look at that shit, man. Look at that fitment though.
Dang, look at all the paparazzi on it. Damn. Looks super stealthy now.
Dude, the freaking front is so low.
The rears are still just with
It
springs.
looks sick though. The rear like kind of like
High a little. But yeah, so we're gonna tackle the rears next. Alright guys, it's been a full week since I had the coilovers installed. I was going to post this video up last week, but I wanted to give a somewhat review on how the coilovers drove and how they were, and pretty much how the whole ride was all together. Most of my cars, I pretty much go as far as lowering springs, but after this experience with coilovers, I'm definitely going to stay in the coilover route. You can't beat being able to adjust your height, whether it be for track, daily, or just, you know, whatever you need the setup for. So far these coilovers have been good. The ride's perfect, it's not bumpy. My car definitely feels more planted. Taking corners feels good, feels safe. Pretty much before with the lowering springs, felt like my car had a lot of body roll, and this definitely eliminated that. My car is pretty much tucked on my tires. Definitely highly recommend these coilovers if they do makeup for your car. I know SOLO-WERK pretty much specializes in European cars. You have Audi, Mercedes, BMW. I think they would have these for your car. Also, as you guys can see in the beginning of this video, I wasn't able to record the rear installation section of the coilovers only because I didn't expect the rear to be such a pain, and the weather was kind of crap. I don't know if it was going to rain or not. So yeah, sorry about that. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer them. So yeah, also a big shout out to SOLO-WERK for getting me these coilovers so quick. The guys were super nice, super responsive. Also shout out to my buddy Jose for helping me with installing these coilovers. Definitely made things a lot easier. Also be sure to check out his channel. He posts a lot of car stuff, daily vlogs type stuff, and it's pretty entertaining. That's going to conclude today's video. I just want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers and people who have been commenting, watching my videos, liking them. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.